It'll be one weapon. It'll be one weapon, an armor set, and the slab. They're down towards the end. Uh, yeah, on the left side. No, it should have just been on the staircase, like. Yeah, if you're in like a big area, like right under where we fought the boss, where you picked up the slab from, yeah, all the items are in that area. Hmm. Yo, what up, though?
Golf is lame.
Was it? Dude, this shit is dope. Hold on. You wanna call this lame? I got something to show you,
Lol.
bruh. I got something to show you, bruh.
Is EA Sports coverage of the
Oh,
PGA
one of
Tour.
my friends. I'm streaming
Today
and
it's
shit.
live third round coverage of
Oh,
the
no.
Alberta Classic.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it puts you back in the beginning. Over there drinking on a fat ass bottle, are you? Man. Wish I could. I got work in the morning. If I didn't need PlayStation Plus so bad, I wouldn't even work.
Frank, you've played golf all over the world. What are your impressions of Banff Springs?
It's nice, Rich. I was actually in Calgary many a year ago, and I'm disappointed I never got to play the Banff golf course. Getting to see it today, it's one that I would have put on my bucket list.
Check it out. Parasail Store. South China Sea. Battlefield 4.
WTF.
Alright, mate. Let me, yeah, hit me up tomorrow. Shit, what am I doing?
Located in the
Parasail
South China Sea.
Store.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello for EA Sports, set
What
to bring
you
you
know
all the
about
action
it,
out on the
bruh?
course. Frank, looks like a bit of a war
What you
zone
know
out there.
about
Interesting
it,
layout,
bruh?
Rich. 18 par threes ahead of us, and well, we're going to have to negotiate ourselves around there. Hopefully, with radio
Look where
control,
I teed off
and
from.
we can fire when we're ready.
One of the most unusual courses in the world. Players hitting across islands, over buildings, and off an aircraft carrier. You couldn't ask for much more.
This is not for the faint of heart.
From an aircraft carrier.
Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Oh,
That
look
is
at that
professional
shot.
with a capital
Look
P
at
right
that
there.
shot.
That's stealing.
Now to the second hole, and Frank, I'd be happy to see something with just the normal amount of obstacles, say, a bunker, maybe a pond. Those would be rather benign compared to what we're seeing right here on this second hole.
Yeah, that's no love shack. That's a guard
Watch,
shack there
the
on the right
ship
of the
actually
screen.
comes in
just
too.
past that bridge. So this green well protected on that right side. Of course,
The ship
water
that you have to break
adorns this island green.
that fucking wind
In
turbine
terms
for.
of, well, local
It actually
fauna
comes
around
in
the
on
green.
this ship.
This is one green you do not want to miss.
Well, how about this start? Birdie, birdie to open the round.
Whoops. Alert, alert, alert.
Frank, I've heard of a
Here it
strong
comes.
wind coming from out of the south-southeast, but this
look
is
at it.
something I've never seen.
Nearly destroyed this par 3.
Bam, off the deck.
Into the tall cabbage, that ball is swallowed up. This requires a lot of speed through the ball.
Oh, almost had another
Pretty good
one.
shot right there. Getting set now over the putt. So 2 under early on. Frank, here at the 4th, there's an awful lot going on.
There certainly is. Solar panels, radar tower is up.
I
and
gotta
ready to
hit it
go,
over
so
the
it will
solar
confirm the
panels,
landing on the
bro.
other side if it's successful. This rather long
is
par 3
dope.
around the 230-yard mark, so this is going to be all
This
carry.
would be my only
Land
reason
that
to
ball on the
smile
green.
play this
It will
game.
not run through that beach
Dude,
area.
yeah, it's on
And of
sale
course,
on the
trees and the palm
PlayStation
trees
Store
all the
right
way
now
around.
for
If this isn't
$15.
flooded properly, it will
So I
not find a
picked it up.
destination.
Seems like
It's
too much for
usually
just one
a
man.
$50
This looks like a
game.
job for an
They got
entire
it on
flight
sale
crew,
for
Frank.
Rich, we
$15.99
should
right
dig
now.
ourselves a trench and see what happens. It's no snack, though.
Ah, I missed it.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for
Yeah,
par.
it's just
Yeah, there's
dope.
no
There's still
damage.
like
You
ammo
don't wanna do it
crates
here,
and
we go.
everything laying
With
around.
authority, count it as a par and 2 under.
Looks like
Now the par 3
Chase
fifth, and
came
Frank,
in,
what can you tell us about this
blew
hole?
up the
This
place.
green is
and
guarded
we're here to
by the
play
Burning
golf
Destroyer
on
on
it.
the left, but that beach area on the right, you're going to need scuba gear if you go on there, so no chance really of making par or getting that ball up and down. Palm trees on the left side of the screen. There is a nice little avenue, but if you're creative, a nice little draw here would be perfect.
I've been killed where that flag
Now,
is
inside
many a
of 10
time.
feet, really dialed in.
Second shot.
That's just like marking my death spot right there. Ah,
Those are painful from that distance.
Yeah, just another one added to the card. Big mistake.
Those keep the round going. Those par putts.
par putts. Par putts.
Frank, here at the 6th, a really fascinating hole.
It is mid sort of 200 yards, shared greens, bit like St Andrews, but because you're hitting it over an island,
It's like
you're
I'm
almost going to have to
sniping right
parachute
now.
this tee shot
Feel
in
like
here
I'm on
and get it to
battlefield
land
sniping
I
softly.
took
some
someone's
motherfuckers.
tags
There's a
behind
lot
the
of things
palm
going
tree
on
there
behind
earlier
to the
today.
left and the side. It's like a little village that you're heading into. Hopefully you don't need a passport.
Hold on, I might have to turn my comments on. I heard something lawyer.
Here.
I took someone's. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I said I'm
This will be a
playing
5-foot putt
Battlefield,
here.
but I'm not really playing Battlefield. Oh
That
my
had to really
God.
hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Sucking
Well,
it
this will test his
on
middle.
this hole.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. That takes him to 1 under on the day. Frank, looking at this hole, the player is going to need a detailed map from high above, maybe from the bomber squadron flying overhead, just to get a sense of what they're trying to navigate.
Really?
You can always go up in one
You're
of those
trying
two
to make
lookout
me
towers. Just check the
hit it
direction of the
from
wind,
B to A?
see which way it's coming from, but not an
Holy
overly long par
shit.
3.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Good chance now
Oh
for a
my
birdie. That was an
God.
outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
He's putting for birdie now. Collects another birdie with that stroke and goes to 2 under. Now at the 8th here at Paracel Storm, this is a relatively short hole, but if you notice off to the
Well, I've
left,
never
Frank,
noticed
there is a
Chinese
basketball
fans
court, and that allows me the chance to say, from way downtown, yes.
Well, if you miss this
Dude,
green, you might
that's
get a
a
sign up too.
weird-ass
There's
spot for
plenty
a
of barracks.
hole.
You can just take a left
This
turn,
shit's
go into
right
there and
on
enlist.
D.
But if you want to keep playing, par 3, under 200 yards. See if you can safely
Shove
get
someone
on
the
deck.
bag in that bush. Hell yeah. Yeah, this shit's tough.
That's well played, and now a good look at birdie.
Now it's at sneaky distance.
Ah.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about
Yo,
perfect.
don't my dude look like Sean?
It's going to hurt the course.
Frank, it's been a real battle out here so far on
I
the front
mean,
9.
Sean
Let's
on this
finish it
shit.
off in style here.
There's a great view just slightly right of the 9th green. Look out. Now, that's full of people. You might get the appropriate applause, maybe even a standing
Where
ovation.
the hell's it
At
at?
least a salute. 150 yards, approximately to that flag, but you have to be precise.
Oh,
Let's see
that's
how
a weird
precise
ass-
you can be.
Dude, this is a crazy ass wondering.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
These fools running their mouth.
That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well
Yeah,
done.
that'd be dope if there was actually like
Nice
war and
par
shit
to
going on
remain
in the
at 2 under.
background.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not
Damn,
the
I'm
time
on
to pat
the
yourself on the
backside of
back.
B right now. Damn, hitting all the way to A again. Holy shit.
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Wow, I thought he made that. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
A good effort and a good par putt. The 11th hole here at Paracel Storm in the South China Sea. What a day it's been playing through these wrecked battleships with all of the obstacles out there. You see the windmills, and now just a short shot, Frank.
Oh, I put way too much back.
Birdie
on
try
that
up
bitch.
next.
Fuck.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. That's 2 under par, playing well.
Rich, this hole really should be called Shipwreck, that little
And
lone
just to
island
think,
sitting out
hours
there,
ago, I was
protected
on
by
a
the
ship
boulders in
killing
front,
motherfuckers
and
out
just
there.
enough room, really, for this green and the tee for the next hole.
241
Motherfuckers
yards,
have died
Frank. This
so I can
island
golf
green
on
makes
this course.
17 at TPC Sawgrass look like putt-putt.
Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Oh, right into
Frank,
the
not
drink.
easy to keep your eye on the target when you've just splashed down.
Yeah, but on the flip side, too, one bad shot doesn't have to lead to 2.
So hit the previous shot in the water, took a drop. This now the 3rd shot. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
That just came out
Oh, my
blazing.
God.
As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Man.
You'll need to be strong with this.
Not a problem there, Rich.
So with that, the score is now at even par.
Man, have you played them?
Here we are now at the 13th, and Frank,
what's it
this
called?
is
The
a
Legacy?
stout-looking hole.
The legacy
Rich,
shits
it
on
certainly is.
Battlefield?
No time to be superstitious on number
These things are
13. The
dope.
trenches, they protect the back and the right of this green. Anything left of that, time to call in the Navy.
He said calling the Navy.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You need a bit of force to extract.
That's
we
how the
go.
best in the world play it, Frank.
That's how the best in the
I'd say
world
a little
play.
lucky that it went in, but it was always going to be close.
Frank, here at the 14th, not a long hole, but not a big green either.
It almost lulls you into that false sense of security. You just see the green, it stands up like an old sand dune. The beach around doesn't seem to be that problematic. A few trees behind, really, they just give you a nice line. But beware of what looks straightforward.
Looks sort of like a deserted island, Frank.
Well, that's a little absurd. That
Oh,
Rich.
Warframe?
Shot wasn't that hard, but it's come up
I didn't know they had Warframe
Look
on
here.
Xbox.
Now
That's
that is
crazy.
a shot that will be replayed over and over. Frank, in any war zone, the element of surprise is always so critical. And we see that here at the 15th.
This green is fortified by the jungle that surrounds it, and just a little feature that you often don't see on a golf course. It's not a bunker in the middle of that green, just a mini forest.
Just a little short shot here. Frank, this would jumpstart the round. A 3rd straight birdie.
Some good playing.
Starting to feel it now. 2 straight birdies and 3 under for the round. Just take a look out at the battleships burning, the solar panels,
Yeah,
bridges,
it's
the
pretty,
barracks.
yeah.
You
We
know
got
you're
it
not
on
at
the
your dad's
P4.
country
I've played
club
it a
anymore.
couple times.
Birdie try up next. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. This for par.
Yo, you seen the Battlefield 1 trailer?
Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. 17th hole now at Parasol Storm, and Frank, as we come toward the end of this round, you really want to salute the caddies as well as the players.
That's right. They've gone out there with meal packs today and canteens to make sure that there's the right amount of sustenance. But if you're looking for victory, then a strong finish is needed. Good chance for a birdie here at 17. You've got to...
In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. Now the finishing hole, Frank, and just a spectacular looking hole.
Yeah, chance to complete our mission. Should we succeed here
Chance
at
to
18?
complete our mission.
If anything, you want to keep the ball a little left of the flag. Otherwise, we're off the beach.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths.
Yeah,
These
Battlefield
putts
1
keep
looks
the round
amazing.
together. Takes care of business. 5 under par. Frank, a lot to like in this performance today.
Oh, it is. There's so many positives to take
But
out of this round.
join me
Not
right
just the
back, yo.
possibility
I'm gonna
to
switch
win
games.
this week, but
Give me
going forward,
right back.
this is great golf.